And welcome to September 28th, Literacy and Fine Motor Lessons for the week. So for literacy, out of your blue folder, you are going to do the next page in your Read, Roll, and Trace packet. We're looking at the A-N word family. Your child rolls the dice. He traces a word from that column. He traces. He or she will then build that word, and then they will write that word. And you can help highlight, and then they will write the word. So it's roll, trace, build, and write. So they're doing that with this packet here. And for a couple days, this could be 3 days a week, and then 2 more days a week, they're just doing another couple pages in their beginning sounds CVC word packet, and they will be completing the word, building the word, and writing the word. Okay, so it's always going to be, there's always going to be the building component, the writing component, and the tracing and rolling the dice component. Okay, so that's our literacy. And then for handwriting for literacy, we're actually going to be using our lined paper, and we are going to be working on our numbers, okay? So we're working on making some nice, neat numbers, and we're going to be doing 1 to 10 by ones, and then they're going to be doing 2 to 20 by twos, okay? And if you want to challenge them, they could even do 5 fives. So I'm just going to start by making my 1, and you can highlight, and then they trace. Numbers always start on the skyline and go down to the grass line. And they're going to trace and practice writing that a few times, like that. And then after they've done all the way to 10, you can do skip counting challenges. So 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. All right, so they're practicing their skip counting this week, so they should be able to practice their numbers by writing them, skip counting them, okay? So you can also go and do your 5s, 10s, 15s, etc. And you can highlight, and they can trace, okay? So that is for handwriting, and that is literacy for this week. For fine motor, you are going to do the next 2 pages in your kitty packet. You have been tracing, they've been tracing and cutting, and they're starting to get a little bit harder. Challenge them and see if they can do this one. The zigzag, okay? Highlight it first. They can trace it. They can go over it a couple different times with different crayons even, and then finally they're going to be challenged to cut. Okay, so this is a couple days this week. We're going to be finishing up this kitty packet, and here's another one. These are tricky, but I think they can do it. At least they can trace. If they're having to have a hard time with the cutting part, you could actually just, you know, make it just go straight across for the cutting portion. So they could trace those little lines, and then they can cut. Okay. And then finally they have their this little turtle packet here. And this is just a cute little image for them to color in. And they can use either the markers or the crayons or the colored pencils. I'm going to use the colored pencils. I think it's a really good way to be able to get some control, practicing using their pencil grip and coloring in. And let's encourage them when they're doing their coloring in of their turtle to make sure that they color in everything and that there's no more white left. And they'll be doing their dots and they'll be coloring in between. And hopefully they'll have it all colored in. Okay, so they're coloring in the turtle image. Okay. And so there is your literacy and fine motor for the week. All right, good luck.